Alrighty, and we're on. This is Dr. Trash Bag with another tourney. Just kind of making sure I have everything set up. This is going to be a little tricky because one of the battle conditions is decreased duration for your ultimate weapons. And so my chrono field is going to start to flicker, which is not going to be ideal. So I think that's what's probably going to kill me today. I did get a few more levels on my cannon and my core. I think I got like 1 or 2 more levels for my cannon and then just 1 more level for my core. I took some money from my Galaxy compressor and my anti-cube portal. Just make sure the level 161 because I can get back like a good 60 to 200 trillion coins and put that somewhere else. So I'll re-put it in at least for the Galaxy compressor when I go back to farming. And yeah, so that allowed me to get a little bit further. For my enhancements, nothing in health. A good amount in damage, critical factor, super crit, attack speed, damage per meter, rend, etc. And then got a good amount of enemy level health skip and attack skip. Got some coin bonuses and so on. Now, I got enough keys to unlock Smart Demon Mode activation, but honestly, for my farming runs, I kind of just make sure to click demon mode before I go to bed or before I go to work. So actually, I really wanted the extra discounts to enhancements, and the reroll shards have been really expensive for me. I would like to get the auto nuke. That might be something good to have. But maybe I should have just gone with more enhancements. There's so many good things here. It's kind of hard for me to pick what it is, but getting cheaper enhancements has definitely been helping me out. All right, I kind of already talked a lot. I'm gonna go grab a drink and allow a few more, like a minute or two, for people to jump in for the tourney. I'll be right back. Okay, for my drink today, doing some lemonade, changing it up. I usually have some type of soda, but not today. Today, we're changing it up a bit. I already played a bit of Space Marine 2 with a friend, and that was a lot of fun. I think I might get back on and maybe play some more Space Marine 2, maybe get some more, get some more videos up on my YouTube. Because I have some backlogged. I've just been so busy with work and vacations that the vacations made me a little behind on certain things. And it is what it is. And so I kind of took off from doing YouTube just because that's an easy thing. I can get an extra few hours a week back. All right, I think I have everything set up. I got my tourney cards. I'm going to do wave skip this time, and hopefully they'll make it a little bit faster. But honestly, my tourney's probably going to be faster because my chrono field is going to stop working. Oh, man. All right. It is what it is. Hopefully I got a not so competitive bracket, but we will see. Let's see if I recognize anybody. Razzmatazz, Finster, Westwind, Fatal, Brother Oink. Alrighty. Because I have the skip card, I should hopefully make my run a little bit faster. Let's see. I did get another card mastery research done. I got one for the recovery package. So now it's more often that I will get a common module with a recovery package. I think it just made it like 0.4% more likely, but yeah, leveling up your modules is pretty important. But now for me, it's getting pretty expensive. They want like over 100 trillion coins to upgrade one level, and over 4,000 module shards. So it's definitely getting expensive. Right now I am researching getting some module effect bands. So that's what I'm working on, but you can only research it about 2 or 3 times, and then it starts to cost like over a quadrillion to research another one. So I am probably gonna, once it becomes a quadrillion, probably stop researching that for one of my labs and research something else. Probably something to make the modules not cost as much. Oh, you know what? I should probably turn off the black hole. Not cost so much in terms of shards and coins. So probably what I'll switch that lab to. I got a few levels for critical chance. And actually, we could probably take a look at that real quick. So my attack speed is 54. My critical factor is 174. I think on Saturday it was 170. So I got an extra 4.4 times critical factor there, just getting that research a little bit further. And then we'll see what super crit is once they're maxed out. I'll let free ups kind of tackle some of them. But yeah, with that wave skip card, hopefully my tourney is about 19% faster, because last Wednesday, I mean, it was like a 2.5 to 3 hour stream. So as my tower is getting better, it's taking longer for me to get certain things. So it looks like I forgot to change my Guardian to be like attack and ally, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think that's really, you know, it's helping me survive or anything. I actually do have some points I can put into the Guardian, so I'll need to remember to do that before I go back into farming mode. I also need to take a look at my modules. I haven't taken a deep look in terms of if I can level anything else up, because for the most part, the major items that I want, I know I can't level those up, but sometimes it's nice to kind of level up the modules that maybe you're not too keen on right now, because they might become more important later. Kind of like with, I think Crowbar or Greeny did a video where they showed off where they have their, I think it's their core, where it's like every time an enemy gets hit by a projectile, there's a % chance that it will lower that enemy by 1 level in terms of attack and health. So you kind of like de-level the enemy over time. And then he's also using a defense module where the orbs do basically the same thing. So with his orbs and projectiles, he's just constantly de-leveling bosses and elites and so on. I thought that was an interesting strategy, but I don't know how well that is for farming. I don't think that's the best way to do for farming. But maybe he was thinking that maybe more for tourneys? I don't know, because I thought project funding was kind of the thing for that. And for me, I'm rolling with the Galaxy Compressor, which is every time I get a recovery package, it reduces my ultimate weapon's cooldown by 20 seconds, which is really helpful for Chronofield, Golden Tower, smart missiles, death wave. I think when you get to more in game and you have most of your ultimate weapons gold boxed for their cooldowns and durations, you might not need it as much. And plus, you might want to have everything scheduled on like a 50-second timer or something. But yeah, I don't think I got any extra research done for the Chronofield range. Not since last Wednesday, anyways. I think I switched that one out with Golden Bot Duration. I'm trying to finish off that research. But this Chronofield Duration research is almost done. I think I'm working on the last research of it. And so I can switch that one with Chronofield Range. I like to have at least one research going for one of the ultimate weapons because I still have a lot of research going on for ultimate weapons. There's still a lot of research I need to do for those. It's good. Today, it's been a lazy day for me. I last night, Friday night is game night, and I got on a bit late because I was doing something else, and my friends were playing Deep Rock Galactic, which is like a dwarf mining, but there's like bugs, and you have to shoot the bugs so they can get to the mining resources. It's a lot of fun because I can come in mid-game and, play with my friends, and I had a lot of fun. I haven't touched that game in so long, and I had to remember, what buttons to do. Hey, I do dumb stuff. Good evening. How are you doing? How was your tourney today? Or are you still running your tourney? But yeah, anyways, my friends and I were playing Deep Rock Galactic till about 2 in the morning. I probably didn't get to bed until about 2:33 a.m. And I was supposed to meet up with a friend at a Warhammer store, and I think like every first Saturday of the month they give away like a free miniature or something, and we were going to go to a microbrew and put it together while having a beer. But I woke up at the time that I was supposed to be there, but there's going to be 4 if you include me there. So me not going, it's still a group of guys. But I woke up and I was like, I do not want to rush to a store. I want to have my coffee, have my breakfast. I'm going to go there and just be irritable and not have fun. So relaxing morning this morning. That was nice. Definitely got some good sleep. And then now I'm doing the tower, doing a tourney. So it's been a good day. Let's see. I do dumb stuff. Not bad. Got 14th place. Currently running again. 12th is only about 40 waves in front of me. So fingers crossed. Yeah, good luck. I do dumb stuff. I think I remember on Wednesday you were able to pull it through and get some keys. I got, I think, 8 keys, and I used that to get, instead of getting the auto demon mode, I actually got more of the enhancement discount and reroll shards discount, and I started on the auto nuke. Because for demon mode, at least right now, I can click it, and it can just run nonstop. And that actually means I probably should get the refresh nuke research going. Same thing with second chance angel wings. I should probably just knock out those researches. It's not too long. Yeah, because for my farming, I just make sure to click demon mode before I leave for work or go to bed. And it just increases my damage by 3.5 times. So yeah, I think when I re-roll my coins to go back to farming, I think I'm gonna start a research for super tower. So instead of a 15-second cooldown, it'll be a 12-second cooldown. Because if I can reduce how much time this super tower card mastery is down, I think they'll really help me out. Because I can tell when my super card or super tower card mastery is not on, things do not die as quickly as I'm used to. So if I can get that, because now it's like half the time it's up and half the time it's down. If I get it to 12-second cooldown, that means it's going to be more than half of the time it's up. So that'll help with RNG a bit. Then Chrono Field, slow down enemies so that I can make sure that Super Tower Card Mastery is activated before they can get to my tower's center. How are you dealing with the battle condition where it decreases your ultimate weapon duration? I'm worried about that one. I think it's going to make my Chrono Field flicker. But the last time I had that battle condition, I've gotten a few more Chrono Field duration research labs done. Now I have 59 seconds of duration and 60 seconds of cooldown. And with my recovery packages reducing the cooldown by 20 seconds, I think I'll be able to handle it a lot better than last time. I think last time I had like 54 or 56 seconds of duration. And so now I have another 3 or 4 seconds of duration now. But yeah, I can tell that I'm getting more enhancements now just with the 5% discount. Pretty handy. Especially because enhancements get expensive real quick. My Chrono Field drops at 5-second reduction. Oh, shoot. Okay. Now, I am starting with Wave Skip. For whatever reason, I didn't start with Wave Skip. I think originally I didn't want Wave Skip because I wanted to get more kills with my Death Wave and get more health. But now that I'm Glass Cannon, that's no longer a factor. And I think with Wave Skip, I think you make a little bit more money. So I might be able to get enemy health level skip gold box a little bit earlier than normal. Yeah, I think on Wednesday when I respect, I had about 8 quadrillion, and then I used about 4 or 5 quadrillion to research the recovery package mastery to get it to level 5. And now when I respec for tourney, I had 19 quadrillion. So not only did I make that coin back, I also got a little extra, which is nice. I'm kind of impatient, So I don't know if I could just save up and maybe start a second card mastery research, but I think I'll just keep on doing it with my respecs. Maybe my eye was playing a trick on me, but I swear I just saw my chronofield flicker. It's like the toilet bowl kind of vanished just for a split second, but then turned back on. That's a little worrying if even before wave 200, my chronofield is not doing its thing. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I do dumb stuff about you don't like to respec. Um, and you know what? Usually I will forget something either for the tourney or going back to farming. But usually I'll notice like the next morning, I'm like, huh, I didn't make as much coins. And then I'll like double check everything. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to put my guardian back into farming mode, or I forgot to change my target priority, or I forgot to change range and shockwave range back to farming distance, and so on and so forth. Like for example, I think I need to change my orbs to a little bit further out so that I can hit the bosses with my orbs when they get net in my area here. They usually get net right here, and so I have to put my orbs just a little further out so they get hit while the boss is in the net form, stunned by net. Yeah, I have about 190 points that I can spend on the Guardian. So I'll definitely spend that when I go back to farming mode. But the reason why I respec is also not only does it help me for tourneys, but when I respec back into farming mode, I will invest heavily into the coin enhancement. And so I might not have that much coin to put into damage enhancement, but it's okay because I'll make enough just in my first farming run to get that back up and running within my first farming run. But then I'm a little bit higher than I was in terms of my coin enhancement. Plus, I'm researching a lab that I probably wouldn't be able to afford unless I really save up. And I'm kind of bad about saving up, honestly. And because I put so much coin in coin enhancement, I can go back over because, like, I think for my farming run, I got my damage up to like 1.61, and now it's 1.8. So I'm doing like 80% more damage for the damage enhancement. So I think it's worth it. It is a lot of gems. It's like 300 gems, but if it can help me get keys, then I totally think it's worth it. I think eventually I can get to the point where I can buy that thing where it reduces how much respecking costs in terms of gems, and that's going to be interesting. Because then I can just respec just for the heck of it, basically. I swear it just said wave skip times 2. Does that mean it wave skipped twice? Huh. But yeah, hopefully that'll make the tourneys go a bit faster. Because on Wednesday it was getting kind of long, and wave skip has a 19% chance to wave skip, so it should make my tourneys about 19% faster. And my understanding is when it does a wave skip, you get about 10% more in-game money than you would have if you didn't have it. So I'm hoping I can gold box this health level skip a little bit faster. I Do Dumb Stuff says, oh yeah, I only need one copy of Project Funding now. Buds, can you help a dummy out? I only have one copy of Project Funding. So I just have that one base level purple Project Funding, and it really kind of ticks me off. If I had the Ancestral of that, holy cow, would my damage be way more. So much more. It kind of ticks me off. I would have to worry about ultimate weapon duration and cooldowns more because I am relying heavily on Galaxy Compressor to increase or technically decrease the cooldowns of most of my ultimate weapons like Chronofield, Deathwave, and Golden Tower. Oh, and Smart Missile, that's true too. And Inner Mines. But I think the damage increase would be worth it. Especially with my decently developed Chain Lightning. I think my Chain Lightning's at times 600. Yeah, just a little under. Times 596. And then with the Super Tower card mastery, makes that pretty high in terms of damage. Oh yeah, yeah. I think we both agree on that. I just have not gotten lucky. I've only gotten one copy of Project Funding, and I remember going for it too when it was at that point where you had a higher chance of pulling it. But I'm not good at saving up my gems, and so like I didn't have several thousand. I spent what I had during that time period where you could. Yeah, I think I am getting more money because I'm already at 50% enemy health level skip. Now, of course, one of the battle conditions kind of makes that not as effective, but that's with everybody. So, what wave did you get to? I do dumb stuff. I know you're aiming for 12th place to get another 40 waves, but about where are you at with these battle conditions? The banner, I can't remember if I thought I pulled enough to get Ancestral or if I figured it will be an eternity. So I need to go to Glass Cannon. Hmm. Oh, are you not running Glass Cannon? I've my understanding is for Legends tourney, if you don't roll Glass Cannon, you're gonna have a rough time. Okay, wave 509, aiming for about 545. Oh, I got a phone call and I need to take this. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I do dumb stuff. Now I am running glass cannon. Okay. Yeah, I figured if you're getting 500 waves, you pretty much have to be running glass cannon. I don't think you can get over 500 waves with EHP build or hybrid build. Yeah, this feels way faster with the wave skip. Oh, gold boxed. Heck yeah. All right. Nice. Man, what do I do now? Because I accidentally. Oh, look at that. Super crit 44. That's a good amount. Holy cow. Oh, we can do damage per meter. Critical chance 105%. That attack speed is nice. That is the highest it's ever been. I just recently got this. I got this right before the start of the tourney. So it increases my attack speed by 2%. So that got that bad boy up a bit more, which is great. Defense, I don't really need anything in here. Maybe landmine damage. We already have wall rebuild maxed out, so maybe I'll just buy this. Or I can just, enjoy the tourney, because I don't think increasing my health or increasing the attack enemy level skip is going to change anything, because they already do so much more damage than I have health. So either way. So I think I'll just be right here, and I'll just wait until I think I need to hit demon mode. My Berserker card hasn't been activated yet. I haven't had an enemy touch my wall yet. But once I have the first enemy to break my wall, that should increase my damage by a factor of 8. So that would be nice. So that'll make it about around 360 billion damage that I'll be doing. And then when I hit demon mode, that should increase it by another 3.5. And so that should make it at around, I don't know, like 1.5, 1.6 trillion damage. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think it was Kenneth Peterson. He was on one of my streams, and he basically told me to gold box attack speed, which kind of makes sense. You want as many projectiles going out onto the field to make sure your chain lightning is going on, because chain lightning is definitely a powerful it's definitely a powerful ultimate weapon. All right, I'm at 350. We're decently into it now. I thought Finster looked familiar. He must be a high level dude. On 14th now. See what happens as people have more time to run their tournament. Yeah, I saw my Chrono Field flicker there. Nice. Yeah, I saw orbs do a good amount of damage there. I don't think I'm going to get to the 900s this time just because of that battlefield duration thing. Oh, yeah, my math was wrong. How was it? Huh. Yeah, I'm doing more damage than I thought I was going to. All right. Well, cool. Been lucky so far. Whenever my Chrono Field flickers, there's usually not that many enemies on the field. So now it's kind of up to RNG when my Galaxy compressor is not going to be working as well in terms of I don't get a recovery package. Plus, when my Super Tower Card Mastery isn't active, I will get smacked up when both of those two align. How helpful is Orb Boss Hit? I would say it's pretty darn helpful because bosses have so much health that a percentage removal is actually really beneficial. And if I remember correctly, Orb Boss Hit is a relatively quick research and relatively cheap research. So if you haven't gold boxed that out yet, I would probably bump that up in priority. But it also depends on your tower. I focused on it because I was really having trouble with bosses. And so I went around and I did some researches that should help me with bosses. And that's one of the options that you have for that. Yeah, I understand there's probably a lot of things on your list that you want to research, but um, if you're constantly dying or at least getting an energy shield removed by bosses, you might look into that. It might help you um, survive that much longer. Log in for 13 days. So it must be 6 o'clock. Boom. Yeah, I got a good amount stored up. So whenever in 2 days, I'll be able to afford all the thingamabobbers. Head of boss, energy net. Oh yeah, I should get both of those done within this tourney. Boom. Let's see if I can beat I Do Dumb Stuff's current tourney amount, which I think he said was 545. Hey, Rubber Duck Sauce. Doing pretty well. Probably won't get as far as last Wednesday's tourney because of the duration battle condition for ultimate weapons, but looks like I'm still doing pretty good so far. How's your Saturday? How's your tourney so far, Rubber Duck Sauce? I'm new to that boss. Heck yeah. Yeah, all of those are tough, but for me, I think it's the ultimate weapon duration battle condition because my chrono field is not as well developed as it probably should be. And so already my chrono field has been flickering off and on. So I think that's what's gonna be my downfall for this tourney. So right there, I just saw my chrono field flicker. And as I get further and further into the tournament, that flicker is going to become longer. And a fast or something might be able to slip in and kill me. You did better with G-Comp than Project Funny today? Well, if you're having similar issues like me, where your chrono field is turning off, then going to Galaxy Compressor, yeah, I could definitely see that being beneficial. Oh yeah, I think I got one of those daily quests done. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still able to take out shatters pretty quickly. Luckily, there's research that you can do to help you take out shatters. Oh, there was another chrono field flicker. Luckily, it turned back on before the enemies got too close. Also, luckily, my attack speed is decent, so I can hopefully keep them at bay, and so is my where is it? Knockback chance and knockback force. I think that's pretty helpful. Yeah, I'm up to 65 seconds on Chronofield because of the substat, but it still goes down after wave 800. Oh, dang. Yeah, I pretty much had it in the whole time. It's just a really long lab, but I think this is the last one. Oh, no. I'll research 29 and then I need to research one more. Okay. So I'll get 2 more seconds, but the research does take a long time. I don't think it's that expensive in terms of coins, but I think my perspective on what is expensive for research has changed thanks to card masteries. If it's not a quadrillion coins, then I'm like, oh, that's not that expensive. And I am researching lab cost reduction just because those freaking card masteries are so freaking expensive. Well, we're starting to get close to 500 waves, and I haven't lost an energy shield yet. Knock on wood. Nice. And the thing is, I have enough stones in my bank to get probably 2 or 3 more seconds of chronofield duration, but I'm saving up for intro sprint card mastery because I think that would help me farm so much. Because I can probably get that intro sprint up to level 4 or 5 pretty quickly, and then I can skip a good amount of waves um, for all my farming runs and get to that sweet spot where I'm making a whole lot more coins. Because in the beginning, I'm only making like 5 to 50 billion per minute. And in the sweet spot, I'll make like 2.5 to 3 trillion per minute. So more time in that sweet spot means more coins per day. But then I'll have to think about, how I'll time things because, um, you kind of get your things or your tiers and how many waves you can do, and you'll understand. Okay, I'll want to do a tier 12 run because I'm going to work. I'll be at work for 9 or 10 hours, and then I'll do a tier 13. So I'm going to bed, and by the time I wake up, I'll be almost done. Demon mode card mastery really has helped me because getting an extra 3.5 damage really helps, especially when you stack that up with the Berserker card. And I also have it stacked up with my damage card mastery and my super card mastery. The super tower card mastery, though, it's not up all the time, but with demon mode, it is up for a good amount of time. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, you know what? I haven't needed my money card for a while now. Go ahead and change that with landmine stun. There we go. Especially without black hole, I think landmine stun will be handy. I haven't seen a boss get hit by a death penalty in a while. Maybe I keep on missing it. But since I started with wave skip, I wonder if I'm just seeing less bosses because of that. You took out free up. I mean, I have nothing else that I would want to put in or free up. Putting in health or health regen, that's not going to do anything. I could remove free up to put in coins, earn a little bit more coin. Extra defense, I don't think that's going to help me. Same with Fortress. Yeah, there's nothing I could put in its place, so free up is just going to stay there. Look at that. I got 1 billion in my bank. Project funding would be so good right now. Crit coin. I would think just the coin card would be even better than the crit coin if I wanted to earn a little bit more coin. Critical coin. Whereas this, yeah, I would think this card is better. I just wanted more coins. Might as well earn a few more coins than normal. This free up isn't really going to do anything. Although, I guess free up could help me finish these guys off. So we'll put free up back in. Just so I can get Rend maxed out. Rend isn't going to help that much, but it'll be better than nothing. Because I have decent enhancement in Rend, and I have a I think a cannon module effect to increase Rend as well. Reduce duration by 7 seconds. That's nice that it doesn't affect the cooldown, because like things like Smart Missile and Death Wave don't really have durations. So you still get basically full effect for those two. So it's really only affecting like Chronofield, Black Hole, Poison Swamp, Golden Tower. Chain lightning, man. Once I buffed up my chain lightning, bosses became a lot less of an issue. Okay, there's a death penalty for a boss. There it is. I don't know how a projectile got way over here. Another one. Another death penalty on a boss. Man, we are cruising. I haven't needed to use my demon mode yet. Once I use my demon mode, that should increase my damage by 3.5 times. So probably be close to 2 trillion damage once I click that. I'm going to wait to click it until I have like only 1 energy shield left. And then that way, while I have demon mode, I'll give it time to get my energy shields back. Or should I wait until my angel wings are gone? Hey, Ryan and G. How you doing? I saw that you had your stream, I think, last night. I watched a little bit of it. But I had some plans last night, so didn't get to see all of it. When I was watching, you were like in the 2000s in terms of, I think you were like 2,400-ish waves. You're still going pretty strong. How did you fare in your tourney? $2,764 in this tourney. Nice. Did you get rank 1? Oof. There goes my wall. And one of my energy shields. Another thing I can do is I can slow things down to let my projectiles be more efficient. But hey, I got close to 600 waves before I had to slow things down. Yes, thankfully. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oof. All right. Got hit by another boss. So the next time it looks like I'm gonna get hit, I think I should use demon mode. I think that's what I should do. Okay. Killed that boss that time. I just want a reason to hit demon mode so that my total damage goes up considerably. Knock on wood, so far, it's just been bosses. And I like that because bosses I can track with my eye a lot better than a lot of these smaller enemies. For a few tourneys, I was having issues with fast enemies, but I think increasing my chronofield range really helped out with that. That's why I'm worried with the decreased duration battle condition here. All right, here comes a boss. Oh, okay. Able to take it out. And it looked like I took him out even before it got out of the net. Yeah, my galaxy compressor is really saving me here with my chronofield. That's not a bad idea, Ryan. I have my orbs where they are right now because that's where the boss is when it gets netted. And the common enemies, I don't mind them just kind of juggling around there because then it kind of lets my chain lightning do its thing. So that's why I have it set up the way that it is. I kind of want enemies to survive just a little bit longer so I can use them as conduits for the chain lightning. Because, man, my chain lightning does so much damage. It's not as well developed as yours, Ryan. Mine does like times 900, or excuse me, times 600. I think yours is like times 1,700 or something in the last video I saw that you did showing off your ultimate weapons. Okay, I was starting to have some issues with bosses, but maybe I just had some bad RNG. So if a boss gets in between my spotlights, and if it gets in when my super tower card mastery is not activated, the boss can definitely get a lot further. Just under 800. Huh. Maybe it was one of your modules or something was increasing it at the time I saw it. I've got my chain lightning at 1,800. Holy bejeebus. That is high. I bet that's great for tourneys. I don't know how it is for your farming though. Here comes a boss. see, the boss is getting hit by orbs right there. Yeah. I like to think I get an extra hit or two because I put the orbs there. I'm always kind of debating if I should do that research where it debuffs bosses, debuff their health a little bit, but I look at it and it's just like 0.3% health for every research. At least the first one is actually pretty cheap in terms of coins and time. I think the time it's like 17 to 18 hours. And the cost is just like, I think it's like 50 to 80 billion coins. Not that bad at all. But it's only 0.3% health for the boss. I'm like, I don't know if that's worth it. So I think you have to get a few researches in for it to really be worth it. But it would be nice to kill bosses just a little bit sooner. That's been carrying me in Legends while I work on Damage Labs. Yeah, I bet. And hey, as your damage goes up and as you get that demon mode card mastery, you'll notice that your chain lightning is going to really start cutting up enemies. Well, hey, I'm getting a lot further than I thought I was. All right, 10th place. I'll take it. But I should be able to go a lot further. I haven't even hit my demon mode yet. All right, still knocking out bosses. Got my wall, but that's okay. My wall is basically just like another energy shield at this point. It can just take one hit and that's about it. Did we golden box? Nope. Rend armor still going. Sure is getting up there. There we go. That's one rend armor chance. Nice. I think smart missiles, it's also counting spotlight smart missile. So I saw that boss get hit by like 2 or 3 spotlight missiles. Nice. You fell short of getting that 545 wave mark, but you should be able to get enough stones to get the demon mode card mastery. That's awesome, man. That's going to be a good one for you. Lost energy shield, but that's okay. I got 2 more. Plus, I got demon mode ready to go. What I'm worried about is like my chrono field flickering for more than a few seconds and then just getting freaking swarmed by enemies. But I think my projectiles attack speed and knockback is good enough to kind of should be able to hold my own for a few seconds. Oh yeah, I bet with your times 1,800, you would have to turn your chain lightning off. I usually do too, but I usually don't micromanage it that much unless I'm home for the day, and usually I'm at work. So I might turn it off while I'm getting ready for work, but then I make sure to turn it back on before I leave, just because I want a longer run. And then the same thing, like I could turn it off, but then I turn it back on right before I go to bed. But I kind of stopped doing that just because it's, I might forget or something, then I lose out on farming time. Chronofield disappeared for a second. All right, I am running slower now, so I wonder if some people are able to catch up to me. No, I went from 10th place to 9th place, and might be able to get up to 8th place, get 8 keys. I think that's where I was Wednesday. I got 8th or 7th place and got 8 keys. I have to. I will put it to 1 time speed, but I don't think I need to do that right now. Usually I lower the speed to like 1 speed if I'm having issues with like fast enemies. Okay, here comes a boss. Whittle him down. Ah, got another hit. All right, so the next time it looks like I'm going to get hit, I'll hit demon mode to allow my energy shields to kind of recuperate. Oh, I already gained 1 of my energy shields. Nice. Okay. Still taking some hits, but afraid of getting taken out yet. Because of the wave skip and the death penalty. So there's a chance that I'll skip a boss wave, and the death penalty, I have a chance to kill a boss with the first hit. I think my energy shields are able to get back in time for the next boss, which is the whole point of the glass cannon method. But sometimes there's a battle condition where your energy shields take longer to regen or whatever you want to call it, so it becomes not a viable strategy. And I don't think that's here on this battle condition this tourney, which is nice. I definitely need it with the durations being reduced for Chronofield. Oh, here comes another boss. Is it gonna make it? Nope. Got him. Very nice. Yeah, I have neglected my Chronofield for so long, and been putting in some stones and research for Chronofield. I can definitely see a difference with my wave amount and tourney ranking. I got my damage up, but without that crowd control with the Chronofield, um, it's a bit much. Okay, there's another energy shield hit. I still got one energy shield, and my second energy shield is about to refresh there on the top left. That's what's been saving me. But yeah, because my attack speed is 54, and my knockback chance 82%, and force is 8.11. I'm able to keep all the little enemies at bay, all the non elites and bosses away. So even the fast enemies, being able to keep them back. Okay, shoot. Did not notice that. I'm out of energy shields now. I think that boss got 1 to 2 hits in. I still got my angel wings, but I think I'm going to hit demon mode hopefully before I lose my angel wings, just so that I can. Lost Chronofield there for a second. Just so that I can keep my angel wings a little bit longer. All right. So if that boss gets close, I'll hit the demon mode. Oh, took care of him. Okay, cool. I'll hold on to my demon mode that much longer. DP that boss. Yep. Definitely like it when the boss gets DP'd. I mean, for the range, I have them at priority number 1. And with my attack speed at 54.45 and my knockback chance at 82% and my knockback force at 8.1, I'm able to keep the range far away, and then they just get taken out by chain lightning. So far, it hasn't looked like a range enemy has hit me yet. Wednesday, there was also a range ultimate, but I don't think it was an issue. I think maybe I got hit once. I think there was like one time where I didn't have any projectiles running. Oh. Something hit one of my inner landmines, and it wasn't a boss. So I think the fasts are getting in. I'm just going to hit demon mode. I don't have any energy shields, and my chrono field was down. And I think a fast got in, but luckily an inner landmine caught it off guard there. So I think it's demon mode time. And hopefully demon mode will keep me alive so I can get some of my energy shields back and be able to run that much further into the tourney. All right, look at that. I got 1.67 trillion damage now. Heck yeah. All right, my demon mode's about to expire. But hey, we got that much further, which is good. All right, now I'm 8th place. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 7th place, but honestly, 7th or 8th, you get the same reward, so I don't think that really matters. So really, what I'd like to do is get into 6th, but I don't know if I can get that far. But I'm going to push as far as I can, so we will see. Oh, man. Even with my extra damage from Demon Mode Card Mastery, the boss still got all the way in there. Wow. Okay. So I'll need to have my mouse ready for the nuke card. Yeah, but then the boss just got 1 or 2 hits on me. Oh, nice. Death penalty. I'll take it. DP that boss. Heck yeah. Oh! Shoot, a fast got me. Yeah, I kind of figured that my Chrono Field was going to be the death of me. And I think we saw that in action. But hey, I'm in 8th place, and hopefully I stay there. Looks like Westwind is kind of similar to me. I have more relics, but he has a similar tier and a similar rank. So we will see, but I think that was pretty decent. I think that was a pretty decent run. I'm going to now focus on doing a respec. Look at that, 20. 20Q. Heck yeah, I must have got a little bit back from something or other. Let's equip, max it out. You can stay at 161 for now. I definitely want maxed. And you can't be leveled up anymore. One of my researches, which one should it be? I mean, I think I need to keep Chronofield duration going. So I'll do Chronofield critical factor for now. And I'm gonna, so there's damage card mastery. I don't need free upgrade mastery. I just did recovery package mastery, so that's now the most expensive. It's tied for wave accelerator. So I did the 2 that are, better to do sooner rather than later. I think I need to do super tower mastery so that it's up more often. So that's going to be costly, but it is what it is. We need to get it up, and eventually it will be on all the time, which will be great. For farming, I just have my damage up. I just get it up to where it costs about 1 trillion for 100 of them, and then I stop because free ups will get it where I need to be. So you have 5,300, and then I can get 700 free ups there. Let's go ahead and get attack speed up, critical chance, all that jazz. Leave attack range. What I do is my memory is actually I can't do it because let's put it back on farm, so I don't have that range card, and let's go ahead and get nope, it's in defenses and attack. So shockwave, I kind of like it just a little bit smaller so I can farm a little bit more, and then same thing for range. I messed up my ISM, my intro sprint card mastery, by starting a free up card mastery, and I realized I can't do 2 masteries at the same time. Yeah, they're so expensive that I just do one every time I respec back into farming mode. Whoa, that's embarrassing. So that's how I do it. Now I get my attack range to, I think it's like 48. And then that way my black hole covers everything. This one's expensive, but we can do the first few. Oh, actually, I keep it at 10, and then I do these until they cost 1 trillion for 10. I don't need to do Ren, but hey, it's just a few billion. All right. And then for these guys, I don't do much. And I don't even do knockback chance so that the enemies are more likely to be in the black hole. Oh yeah, I need to, for my free up card mastery, remove this one, put it into there. Okay, I don't want orbs. Shockwave size, that can stay there. That can stay there. Death Defy, I want some of those. I think that's good. So in the beginning, I don't buy a lot of stuff in defense. And I might go back and spend some coins on it, but at first I don't. Because then for the free ups, it has a lot of different things it can choose, and so it's not getting landmine chance that quickly, but by the end of the run, landmine is fully up and running. Rubber duck sauce. I'm trying to get ready for my mid-range farming for when I unlock workshop orb adjuster in the vault. I will be 3 keys short after this tournament. Nice. Right now, personally, I'm doing Orbless Devo. Right? I think that's right. So I don't know where I would put my orbs if I had that orb adjuster. And then I go crazy for the coin bonus. Like I want so much of that coin bonus. And now it costs 5% less, which is great. So this tab is where the majority of my coins will go. Although cells are important, I tend to do most of my coins in coin bonus because then I make more coins, and that makes sense to me. Boom. Boom. All right, so that's taken care of. And then the rest will be damage, and then with the coins that I make with my farming runs, I'll put more into damage enhancements so that my farming runs can go that much further. Nice. At least got it to the super crit area. And then I don't know where to put the rest. I'll just put it into Rend. Why not? Here, I can spend a little bit extra in Guardian. So I'll probably do Fetch. I have 90 and 100. So maybe Find Chance. And then Find Chance double. There we go. Spent all of that. And then in the store, I don't think I can buy anything else. Excuse me, sorry about that. I guess I could buy this. And I'll be more likely to get my generator to level 164 sooner rather than later. And I think that's it. I think I put everything back into farming mode, and I think this time I got more in my coin bonus enhancements. For tier 13, that's been where I mainly farm, is 12 and 13. So I'll do 12 if I'm at work, because that will be a good amount of time, and then when I sleep I do 13. Yeah, that's a pretty good bonus. Alrighty, I'm going to get back to farming. Y'all have a great Saturday and weekend. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel, and it's free to do so. I'll see you in the next episode.